super excited to be bringing you guys this video today. We're going to be going to Target and checking out some of the newest home decor pieces for 2023. So super excited to show you all of the items from Threshold and Hearth and Hand. We're going to be checking out those brands, checking out what they have. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe down below and also check out some of the other links that I'll leave in the description box for you. I have a bunch of other videos like this, shopping at Hobby Lobby. We also did another Target video. There's just a lot to choose from. So if you want to check out some of my other homemaking, home decor, DIY content, I will have that all linked down below. And be sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know which piece was your favorite. If there's something else that you would have liked to see from the collections or anything like that, I would really love to know. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. But I believe that is everything. We are going to go ahead. We're going to head to Target and then we'll meet back here and I'll show you guys the things that I picked up. All right, we are now heading on into Target. I'm super excited to shop around with you guys and see what they all have out with the Threshold line as well as the Hearth and Hand. So this is the display. I went to a couple different stores and there were a couple different displays for the Hearth and Hand section, and I found a bunch of fun things right off the bat. So first I wanted to start with this berry bowl and saucer. Love the size of this and I feel like it's such a fun piece. It's ceramic, so of course it is breakable, but I love the taupey color. And if you're in the need for something a little bit smaller, they also had this adorable option, which would be perfect for any little snack or anything like that to wash your berries in, or really just anything that you want to give a good clean. I feel like it'd be a really good kitchen staple to have on hand. For my particular Target, they didn't have a lot of different florals. They had a few that I'll show you here in a minute, but they did have quite a few arrangements in little vases. I feel like these are such a good option because they're a good price for both the greenery arrangement as well as the ceramic vase. And I just love the distressed look of this one, the color of it, and I love how wispy all of the branches are. So I thought this was a really good option. And I personally love the size and the look of this one. You could put it in a little half bath or pair it with other items in any other space. And now we are going to be looking at this little pitcher. I love this pitcher. It's ceramic. I love that you can use this for practical use if you're hosting everyday things or anything like that. I also feel like it'd look beautiful on a countertop with a bunch of beautiful hydrangeas. Speaking of flowers, look at all of these flowers. They are gorgeous. Again, they didn't have a lot of them, but all of the ones they had, I was super impressed with the quality of. I loved how they were $5 each and how they had some more statement ones and also some fillers. And if you're looking for any candles, I feel like Hearth and Hand is such a great place to look. They have so many different styles and scents, and I just love all of the little containers that they come in, especially this one with the little rib design on the outside, and it's just a very neutral color, and you can always find something that's going to suit your taste. Now we're going to pivot over to some gardening essentials. I feel like this is such a quintessential part of the spring season. I found a few watering cans I absolutely loved. This one is a bit of a bigger one. I love how it's a white metal and has that wood detail on the handle, and I like the size of it. If you have a few house plants and things that you like to water regularly, I feel like this would be such a great option, also for a very good price. If you're like me and you only have one live plant, this is the perfect watering can for you. I love the brass color of it. I love how round the handle is and how thin the little spout is. So I feel like this is such a good staple if you have any plant in your home. This is also an option if you don't have that many plants to water in your home. I love the size of it and how you have the option to either spritz your plant or pour out of the little spigot. The next thing I found are these bookends. I personally do not own any of these, so whenever I see them, I absolutely fall in love with them. I love the brass detail of these and how they have that felt on the bottom, so they're not going to scuff up any sort of shelf or anything. And I just love the very simplistic look of these. It comes in a set of 2, which is perfect, and it just makes styling look more and more intentional. And speaking of intentional styling, I love this fabric storage box. I've talked about this in past Target videos. I don't think this one is actually new, but every single time I go to Target, I see these. I feel like there's such great storage solutions for remotes, card games, or anything like that. Same thing goes for this basket. This is great storage for under any sort of side table, coffee table, to hold little blankets, card games, things like that, just to make sure everything has a place and everything can be put away if it needs to be. And I also saw these online. I did look at these online with you guys in a recent video, and they did come in a couple different sizes. This would be perfect for any sort of bathroom essentials or anything like that. So I love how you have a couple different size options and you can intentionally organize in any space of your home. And now we're looking at these little leather bins. I've seen these all over Instagram. There's so many influencers out there that have talked about this, and I get the hype. I love the details on them. I love how they're woven, and they're just a very fun sort of cognac camel color, which I really love, especially for the springtime. I just love bringing in those warmer tones, and as you can see, there are a bunch of different sizes for all sorts of different needs. And I think a faux plant would look beautiful in here as well. And this was another thing that we saw online in that online Target shop with me, were these lanterns. They are so much bigger than I envisioned, but I absolutely love them. If you're looking for a front porch decoration that's going to be really sturdy, then I feel like this would be a really good option. I saw a couple different styles of these. As you can see, these ones have like the little top on them, but they are both from the same line. And then I loved this mail organizer. Again, I love that cognac sort of orangey looking color. It's very organic and very textural. It just looks very sophisticated, and I just love the way that is very practical but also aesthetic. And now we're moving on to this sort of bathroom essentials area. I loved this tray to put over a tub. I love that you could style a plant on it or books, or it's just very practical for when you want to have a little spa day for yourself. So I love the natural wood color of that. This is another thing that I love and I get really excited about is tissue covers. You guys know I've talked about the crazy designs that they will put on tissue boxes, and it's really nice to be able to cover that up with a very timeless, clean, very organic looking cover. So I love this one. I love the wood grain of it. The next thing I spotted in this section was this mini wooden riser. I love the way this looks. I like how it's a take on the sort of vintage stool that's very popular right now in design, and it's only $12.99, and I feel like it'd be so fun to intentionally put a couple things together. I just grabbed a couple things like this soap dispenser and a little plant. I feel like this would look so cute propped up next to a sink, and again, it's practical, but it gives it a little bit of height, a little bit of warmth. And next we're going to be taking a look at this stoneware. I love this. I showed this in my last Target shop with me video, and they're still here. I love the way they look. I love the organic feel of them, and they come in all sorts of different sizes. There's different trays and little trinket bowls and things, so you can organize a lot of the products that you use every single day. And I love this soap dispenser as well. Again, I love that grain of wood. I love that stain, and I love the very unique pump on top for getting soap. So I feel like this is very fun and a very easy way to spruce up your bathroom. And lastly, in this section, I looked at a couple of the bath mats. They had some that were just plain bath mats that were white and also gray. This is what they had in store, and I love the little tassels, and they felt really nice as well. Now, we can't go to Target without addressing the pillow and blanket situation. As per usual, they have so many different options. I love all of the neutral options they had in the Hearth and Hand line. I love the black and white, very contrasting colors, so I feel like those look very beautiful and fun. And then they have a bunch of throws. I like how they had some thinner ones that you could easily put into a basket, and they also had some chunkier ones that were really warm and perfect to style in a cozy reading nook. And now we're moving into the threshold line. I thought that this aisle was pretty sparse, at least when I went, but I did love a few things that I saw. So I had these little florals in my hand. I love the way these look. They're very texturized, and they also had them in a little arrangement if you wanted to do that. But they also had them in individual stems if you wanted to make a really big arrangement. And speaking of arrangements, one thing that this aisle had a lot of are vases. They had a lot of very unique ones. I really liked the oval shape and the texture of that one. They also had a couple ceramic candle holders, and I've never really seen any like this in store before, so I thought these were really fun. Came in a few different shades of this sort of, again, that warm cognac color, and it came in a couple different sizes if you wanted to mix and match and put some tapered candles in there. They also had these really pretty baskets that I fell in love with. I love the two-tone look of the wicker. I love how it's a practical storage solution for anything like dog toys, blankets, or anything like that. Up next is another thing that I talked about in my Target online shop with me is this octagonal glass vase. I love the way that this looks. This for some reason was in the wrong aisle, I believe, and I didn't mind because I really love seeing this in person. It's just a beautiful classic piece. I love how unique it is and how it almost looks like a milk bottle on the top. And that is pretty much it for the shop with me portion. There are a couple other things that I will be showing you here, a bunch of fun basics for really good prices, but I think we found a bunch of beautiful decor pieces, so let's head home and I will show you guys what I picked up. Back from Target, we have a couple things to talk about, a couple things that I picked up. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go to my Target, so I went to the Target that I have near my school, near college, and then I went to the one that is local to my hometown, which is why you may have noticed that I went to a couple different Targets if there are some different shots and things. But whenever I watch these types of videos on YouTube, because I watch these all the time, I always see like these really big grand displays for like Hearth and Hand. It's like this big like metal barn house looking thing. We don't have that. I don't know if that's just like a super Target or something is what they're called, because I don't think that we have one of those near us, but I always am like just hoping for a big grand thing and I can never find it. So let me know if you have a Target like that near you. I would be very curious to know. But we did find some really good things. I only got a couple things because I am a college student, but I did have a gift card from Christmas to use, so we did get a couple new things from here. I did do a little bit of other shopping from some other stores, which we will talk about in a later video. If you're looking for neutral decor and stuff like that for after the holidays, stay tuned for the next few weeks because I have lots of fun things to show you for that. But this is the first one. I love these. I may have shown these in the shop with me portion, I'm not quite sure, but they are just this really beautiful floral stem. I'm not sure if they're called, oh, they're a thistle stem. Okay, so these were $5.99, and these I actually don't think were technically new. It's kind of hard to tell what pieces are new, but it says 2022 on it, and these are just part of the Threshold florals. I fell in love with these. A lot of the other shopping that I did that you guys will see a little bit more in the next few weeks for neutral decor, a lot of that greenery is just green. I just wanted something a little bit different. I wanted a floral to sort of mix it up, but I wanted something a little bit more muted. And this one just has like a slight pink tinge to it, but I feel like it just has a very like taupey neutral look to it. I love how realistic these look as well. I feel like these are just going to be really pretty and we can use them pretty much all year round. Maybe not for Christmas, but they're really, really pretty. If you're in need of some florals, definitely check out Target. They had a few other ones as well. I think I showed in the shop with me portion, but these are the ones that I decided to pick up. And the last piece that I ended up picking up is this one. I am super excited about this. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. Is this black wire basket. I believe I showed this in the Target shop with me. It was like the online version a few weeks ago that I can have linked down below for you, but I think this is the medium-sized one if I'm not mistaken. This one was $17.99. This is nice and heavy duty. It's not something that you're gonna get at Dollar Tree, Dollar General. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you're looking for a very, very sturdy basket, this is definitely the way to go. And I love the little Hearth and Hand with magnolia little metal plate on there. I feel like it just looks very elegant. I feel like this is going to be such a wonderful staple to use all year round. You can put so many different things in it. You guys know I've been trying to incorporate a lot more black into my decor. I just feel like it adds a really nice depth and contrast. If you guys didn't see last week's video, I highly recommend watching that. I will leave that in the description, but I made this like gallery wall with these really pretty black frames, and it really just makes such a statement, and I walk you guys through the whole entire process that I'll have linked. But I feel like this is just another great way to incorporate that black. I think I want to put like some books or magazines or something in here to sort of anchor an end table that we have, but as you guys saw in the shop with me portion, you can style like little blankets or throws in here. Of course they can't be huge, but there were a couple really thin ones that were at the store that fit in here really well. For the holiday season, I feel like it'd be really fun to put like some logs in here just to sort sort of give that cozy, woodsy, open fire sort of feel, but I feel like this is going to be so pretty and I just love the way it looks. I also realized that it has handles. I don't think I'll use them, but I don't know. I just really liked that touch and I'm super excited to be using this. And honestly, it was actually a really good deal, so I highly recommend this one. Alright you guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed shopping around with me. Again, make sure you stay tuned, you subscribe, and you turn on those notifications for that neutral decorate with me. I'm really excited to sort of reset our space and I'm kind of working on it over the next few weekends while I'm home. I also wanted to make a little PSA. You guys probably already guessed this, but I am back in school, so basically I'm gone Sunday or Monday through Friday now. So I really don't have much time at home to work on things. I'm going to try to work on getting stuff ready for the living room and getting it all put together and getting a video out for you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I will do my best. Of course, school is a priority, unfortunately, but I will do my best to make as many videos as possible. And if there's a video that's a little bit late, maybe like I miss a week or maybe it's a couple days later than it's supposed to be on the usual Wednesday, that would be why. I also have a surgery coming up soon if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, so that's gonna be coming up soon. I'm gonna be doing the best I can there and really just trying to stay on top of school, away from school. So yeah, lots more content coming for you guys. Again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe down below, you turn on the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video, and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know which piece of decor was your favorite, some of your favorite staples that we saw in today's video. And I believe that is everything. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.